I can't even imagine playing football against you. Just looking across the field, and there you are. I would probably cry. I think I would.
You know, it's not as tough as you think.
Yeah,
no,
I
you
bet
can
it
handle
is.
it.
I bet it's even worse.
Those people in coffee much harder than the actual players.
You, you had the Pro Bowl yesterday. You were the MVP of the Pro Bowl.
Thank you.
Which is a game that is not taken particularly seriously. It's certainly an honor to be named to the Pro Bowl. But did you take the game seriously?
Well, you see, the defensive MVP gets a truck. So yes, I took it very seriously.
So you wanted the truck.
Yeah, I wanted the truck.
Really? Even you have like $100 million contract. You still wanted the truck, huh?
Yeah. I'd like to keep the 100. I'd like to keep the 100 if I could.
Are you thrifty with your money?
I try to be, yeah.
You do?
Know, I grew up in a small town in Wisconsin, Pewaukee, Wisconsin. So, that's the whole population right there. Good to see you guys. So I really, middle-class family. My dad was a firefighter. My mom worked her way up from a secretary to the vice president of her company. So I've always tried to be smart with my money. And, when I got that contract, my buddy was down there from Pewaukee, and I came home, and he was the only one in my house. So I was like, hey, man, I just signed this contract. And he was like, no way. I was like, yeah, it's $100 million. And he goes, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. So he goes, well, Google it. I said, do what? He said, well, you got to buy something, man. Google it. So I was like, all right. So we went to Google, and what do rich people buy? And
what do rich people buy?
We clicked on the first link, and that was Oprah rich. That was the wrong rich people.
Yeah.
That was private islands. That was yachts. I said, no. Let's go to the next one, and it was private jets and everything. So I didn't buy anything. So here I sit.
Well, that's all right. That's good. You have plenty of time to spend that money. And I think that it's probably a fairly rare thing that a player, a professional athlete, is that careful with his money. Yes?
I would like to think so.
You know what I would do? I'd buy jewelry. I mean, that's just my thing.
As much as you can. As much as you can.
I'd buy like a $750,000 chain with Jesus' head at the end. Because I think that's what Jesus would want us to do with that kind of money.
That's it. I mean, that's it.
You had an unbelievable season. I'm just going to read some of your stats from the season. 78 tackles, 20.5 sacks, 10 pass deflections, 5 fumble recoveries, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, all in one game. First player ever to record 20 sacks in the season 2 times. First defensive player to score 5 touchdowns in the season since 1971. First player to score multiple touchdowns on offense and defense since 1956. Are you aware of this sort of thing while you're achieving these goals? Do you even know that they're records?
I think it's one of those things that as the season goes on and people, they let you know about those types of things. I mean, to hear some of the records that have been set since the 50s and earlier, I think it's one of those things that when I'm done with my career and I'm kind of sitting on a porch back in Wisconsin drinking a beer, I'll think about it.
Yeah, right.
But for right now, there's still so much left that I'd like to accomplish that I really don't think.
Like what? Who cares? You got $100 million. You got a truck. I mean, what do you need?